right, so our next stop is Celebration Key. Celebration Key is Carnival's own resort at the Bahamas. So no other ships can get there, only Carnival ships. So you wouldn't see Royal or Disney or Norwegian, anything like that. Only Carnival ships. And we got to share this experience with Carnival Freedom today. One thing I really did appreciate about coming to Celebration Key is if you've been to ports and if you're a big time cruiser, you know that walking from the boat to the port, it's just straight sun. There's no cover, so seeing all this cover was a blessing. And they had little trolleys to get you from Celebration Key to the boat. Got it? No, we can just go to the thing. When you come to Celebration Key, there are two sides: Starfish side, which is on the right, and Calypso side, which is on the left. We went to the Calypso side due to the fact that we had paid for a private area where you access to the beach and an infinity pool, drinks, and kind of a private area for adults only. If you do that, I would suggest that you get these early because they did sell out and some people were turned away when they got there. And here's the entrance to Pearl Cove. This is the private beach only for adults. I don't believe kids were allowed in this area. To no surprise, another beautiful view. Just look how clear that water is. The water was nice and refreshing. Sand was soft to step on. It wasn't rough. Hardly any seashells or rocks. Just amazing. So here is one of the food areas at Celebration Key. And keep in mind, there's food everywhere you go. This just happens to be the closest one next to our beach club. So we decided to get something to eat. What I like about it is you just pay at a kiosk, get the receipt, and you grab that receipt and give it to the person. The person will get your food right then and there. This takes probably a total of 5 minutes, and you already have your food. The food was actually pretty good. So in the middle of Celebration Key is a swimming pool. This swimming pool is humongous. You can access this pool anywhere you are at Celebration Key. The water is nice and cold. And what I liked about it is that at the bottom of the pool, like the liner where you walk on, it was very soft. Like it wasn't rough. It wasn't concrete in a way. It was like walking on pillows. It was just amazing. That's what I'm saying. Keeping you on. And the video doesn't do it justice on how huge this pool is. There were so many people in this pool, but just look how much space you have. Be keeping you on. This one might be one of the better stops we've ever done. Now, while we were there, it looked like a thunderstorm was going to happen. There's a lot of dark clouds and thunder happening, so they had to clear the beach and get all the people out of the water due to safety. It did spook some people, so they started rushing back to the ship, but we were still going to be there for another 3 hours. So Kim and I just decided, you know what, let's just wait it out and just sit here. And we were able to get seats at the front of the beach and just enjoy the view for a bit. And with a lot of luck, the storm passed right over us, and we were able to enjoy the beach with a few others all to ourselves. And it stayed like this the rest of the time because everyone else was back on the ship, and I don't think they wanted to come back out. I want to say probably a total of 10 people stayed at the beach club, so it was quite empty and quite enjoyable. However, we couldn't enjoy it forever, so we had to make our way back to the boat. I will say that Celebration Key was one of my favorite ports I've ever been to on a Carnival cruise. I will say that you don't have to spend any money when you do this excursion. You can just go and enjoy the beach or enjoy that pool. And I hope you guys enjoyed Celebration Key as much as I did. Please stay tuned and see where we go next. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.